oftentimes, especially as we get to a higher level, in order to break the close guard, most guys are going to start standing up, which is great. This is going to work in exactly what we're working for here. So my opponent stands up. If I feel like, again, my close guard is going to get broke, we did go over a good sweep with the sleeve and the leg. But if we feel like our close guard is going to get broke, we want to move into something else, here's what we're going to do, gang. Okay, so we're going to start underhooking one leg and moving my head toward that ankle, okay? So we're going to underhook one leg. I'm going to start angling myself, bringing my head toward that same side ankle, right? So I'm going to go elbow deep on this underhook. We're going to bring ourselves this way. I'm going to unlatch my close guard, and I'm going to start, I'm going to keep, can you stand up so I can show? I'm going to keep this connection, okay? I'm not just going to drop. I keep this connection as I point my knee toward the mat and start bringing it down, okay? Boom. Right? I keep that connection the whole way. Now, this leg is just going to come back in and hit this butterfly hook right behind the knee. So I have the underhook here. The underhook I like to keep above the knee, okay? Grabbing the top of the thigh and elbow in, okay? We kept the connection here with the butterfly on the front, inverting the knee, bringing it down toward the mat. And then we have the butterfly hook on the far side. This is still a little bit tight, so what I'm going to do immediately, as soon as I get this, is I'm going to move this butterfly to the other side and start stretching my opponent out. Okay? We want to start stretching him out and eliminate that base. Okay? So now that we've worked into this X guard, we need to sweep him. Okay? We've done a bunch of sweeps from here. I've showed a lot. I mean, just like that regular kind of tripod sweep that we've done, the stand up into the single X. So if you're in the gi, this is one I like to do that's usually pretty simple, pretty accessible that everybody can do. So as I stretch my opponent out, generally he's pushing down or has some sort of base. I'm going to reach for this close side sleeve. Okay, so I'm maintaining this grip. Reach for this close side sleeve and start pulling down a little bit. As I pull down, so I push them away with my legs first, right? To offset his base. So I want to eliminate that base so that he can't initiate any passes, right? So I push them away, I reach for the sleeve. After I push him away, I'm actually going to punch the sleeve through and kind of bring him back in. Okay, we want to like suck that leg back in almost, okay? So that he's kind of more centered over us. And then you should just be able to come back toward me like, so like I'm going to push you away and reset your base. So we push our opponent away, so reset the base. As he resets the base, we suck him in, rings tall, and we're going to punch this leg through, and we should be able to aim him toward that shoulder. Okay? So we push away, he's going to come back, we're pushing this down. We're going to suck our base back in. Yes, exactly. You're going to follow here, okay? You're going to follow through with that X guard. You should be able to stay connected, okay, with your feet in that X guard position and here, all right? Then it becomes very easy. You're just going to cross face and flatten my opponent out and just kind of work through the pass, okay? Because you still have that staple, all right? So we got closed guard, our opponent stands up. Once my opponent stands up, I'm going to go elbow deep around one leg, okay? Moving our head toward that ankle. We're going to let go of the closed guard. This knee's going to invert toward the mat, keeping that connection on the hip, right? Going into the butterfly hook on the hip, okay? We're going to bring the other one in, and now we're going to kind of like do a little mini adjustment so that we're underneath our opponent, right? Once this is we're in position, we're going to just kind of slide this down so that we have the X guard on the far side leg. We're going to start stretching our opponent out, okay? Oftentimes this will lend us this close side sleeve. This is pretty accessible. We don't have to worry about the far side. Now as we've off balanced our opponent, he's going to start to come back. And as he does that, we suck our base in. We're going to push that sleeve down. And that's the shoulder we're looking at aiming on, right? Because we have control of that sleeve. When we follow, and we come to this other side, where the feet are still connected on the X guard, and we're going to have a good staple, right? Now we start reaching over for cross face, right? And it's very easy to pass. Okay, he has no half guard there. You're just going to get a free pass. It's getting crazy. Step through. Need one? All right, one more time. Close guard, opponent stands. Underhook the leg, bring our head close to that ankle. Unleash, unhook the close guard. Inverting the knee, bringing it down from the mat. Keep that connection. Insert the butterfly hook on the far side. Stretch our opponent out. Grab the sleeve, continue to stretch him out. As he comes back, I suck my legs in and elevate. And look to bring him over that shoulder, going with him. Right, we're gonna follow, stay next to the leg. Okay? Now I'm gonna go for like kind of an over-under crossing, slap my opponent out. Push me into the inside. Alright guys? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3.